Hello YouTube! Today we are unboxing the Oukitel C38, which is a budget phone from Oukitel. Oukitel predominantly makes these rugged phones, so phones with 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 milliamp hour batteries. Most of these phones have more than like 9,000 milliamp hours, and they're all the heavy duty rugged frames, metal backs, big rubber bumpers, extra buttons, waterproof, shockproof, all of that stuff. Big, thick, heavy duty phones. This one right here, that whole assembly on there in the back is a giant loudspeaker. So like you can bring your phone along and you don't even need to bring a Bluetooth speaker. But this one is one of their budget tier phones. So let's go ahead and open this up. The phone actually comes in a case, which is nice because most of the time with these lesser known brands, it's really hard to find cases on Amazon or eBay. So this one has a protector on both the front and the back. So we're going to do the screen peel away. All right, for the back protector. Oh, that's nice. I like the sound of that. For the front protector. That didn't sound as cool. All right, let's go ahead and power it on. It actually has a screen protector pre-installed too, so that is also nice. Comes with a case, comes with a screen protector. You're all set to go right out of the box. While that's powering on, we have the user manual here. It is pretty substantial. There is quite a lot of information there. Pretty thick booklet and a whole bunch of different languages. You have the SIM ejector tool, warranty information about charging. We have a big block right here. This thing is 18 watts. And the USB-C to USB-C cord. So you're all set right out of the box. You got charger, screen protector, phone, case, good to go. I really like this. They call this cyan. That's the official color, but it looks almost like stone. Like it has this, it's not texturing, it just has stone-like markings on the back. It is a plastic back, glossy. It does show the fingerprints, unfortunately. But it looks nice. For a budget phone, it looks pretty nice. It is a cute little lock screen sound. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the specs on this thing real quickly. This is the Oukitel advertisement for this phone. This is the website. It is available for pre-order now. And you can get it $60 off for $200 if you pre-order it. Comes in what they call green or cyan, which is this color, black, and white. It says embody the exceptional. Some of the information, we're going to go over all of these specs. And then this is the brief overview of it, and we're going to take a look at each one of these individually. So it does have a 2K screen. So for a $200 phone, that's pretty good. Not the best screen, but good for its price range. It is 8.8 millimeters thick. That is a full 1.2 millimeters thicker than the Moto G84, a phone that can be bought right now for $220 brand new. And you can also find it Amazon renewed for $150. So it is slim, but there are definitely thinner phones that are in this price range. These are the three colors. They call this cyan. I would have called it something else. I would have called it like marble or something like that because it kind of looks like marble. Like this one's definitely white. That one's definitely black. But this one, I like it. I really like how it looks. Futuristic charm. It does have Gorilla Glass 5. So compared to the Moto G85, which only has Gorilla Glass 3, one of the older variants of Gorilla Glass, that is pretty cool to see on a phone in the $200 price range. It only comes with 8 gigs of DDR5 onboard RAM, but it does have RAM boost where it can use the internal storage in order to help multitasking and load apps faster. 32 megapixel front selfie camera. They have this cool picture that was not taken with the selfie camera. The 32 megapixel is definitely a budget tier camera for sure. This is interesting. The main camera is a 48 megapixel Sony, and it is a half-inch sensor, which I don't know how they're packing a half an inch into that little space right there. But the G84 on its main camera has a larger than half inch sensor. So I don't know where they're putting that light sensor in there, but it's this one has a bigger sensor. Bigger sensor means that it can absorb more light during the photos, so you have better quality low light images. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 1 over 1.29 inch sensor, which is just larger than 3/4 of an inch, which is pretty good. Actually, that's really good. What am I kidding? That is really good for a smartphone. And the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra has a 1 over 1.3, which is also just slightly larger than 3/4 of an inch. They're the same size for all intents and purposes. All right, back to the Oukitel specs. We have a 5,150 milliamp hour battery, which, funny enough, is kind of small for Oukitel phones, but pretty big compared to the budget to mid tier in general. So it claims a whopping almost 800 standby hours, and then a full day of music, full day of calling, half a day of gaming and videos. Funny thing is, if you remember the Samsung Galaxy Monster series, the M35, this thing has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery, which Samsung claimed will give you 3 days of music. Some 70 something hours. Oh, this is funny. It says audio excellence, immerse yourself with AAC speaker, and it has the phone here with these sound waves coming off of this side here and this side as well, which from the advertisement makes it look like it has stereo speakers. It says that you'll get clear, powerful sound for an immersive entertainment experience. However, this phone only has a bottom firing loudspeaker down here, just the one. So whatever they're showing on this image here, the phone horizontal like this, there will only actually be sound coming from this side. It has a fingerprint and face unlock. There is a fingerprint sensor here on the side, and it can use the selfie camera to face unlock. I would be surprised if for a $200 phone they actually use the dot matrix technology to unlock for the face, but that's what they show in the picture here. And then the last one is global connectivity. It has a ton of 4G bands to be used with cell networks all over the world. This image makes it looks like it uses satellite technology like the newest Galaxies and the iPhone 14 and newer can use satellite for emergency messaging, but it does not connect to satellites. It just, you can use it all over the world, just not with satellites. This is just a cool looking image. And that is all for the advertising of this phone.